If this is your first video, please consider liking, disliking, commenting, subscribing to me on YouTube, follow me here on Twitch. If this is your first video of mine, hello, my name is Duke of Haze. I mostly do single player, story driven, like RPG experiences, but I do play multiplayer games sometimes with my friends. I'm trying to get them to play more with me. We'll see if it ends up happening, but yeah, consider following me, subscribing on YouTube, and let's get back into it. We're currently playing Persona 4 Golden. Excuse me, I just finished eating dinner, so I'm sorry about that. I don't know why it takes me so long to eat salad, but it does. Feels like you have to pace yourself more when you're eating salad. I don't know why. It just takes longer for whatever reason. Okay, so right now I'm currently grinding money. With a little trick that my friend told me about, which is basically involves the, what is this, the 4th dungeon? Void Quest, I think it's the 4th dungeon. Basically, we wait until a gold hand spawns here and we kill them over and over. Oh, you stupid bitch. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh man, that's so annoying. Yeah, if you get to the point where you walk past these stupid tiles, they turn you around, so that's stupid. Stupidly annoying. But I basically, at this point, I need money for Persona crafting. That's pretty much it. This is our most recent craft, Trumpeter. Very, very powerful. Like Dekarabia, who's like my other Megiddo user, Megiddola. Like, he has 7 higher magic than Trumpeter does, but Trumpeter's other stats are just higher than his on average. Excuse me, and not to mention Trumpeter has, like, no weaknesses and only takes neutral damage from wind. We were able to put null physical and repel fire. So, yeah, he's only weak to wind. And even then, he's not weak at all to wind. He only takes wind damage regularly. Insanely powerful Persona. In terms of his tanking ability, like, it's really crazy. Oh, come on, man. I was, like, right next to him. Sorry. One other thing I was going to say is I'm chill and show no emotion, but that's not true at all. The one emotion I do have is rage. I can also be sad. That's another emotion I have. I am happy, but I have a very, like, dry sense of humor. It takes, like, weird things to make me laugh. Either it's, like, dry or really, like, weird. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, if something is, like, ridiculous to the point of it being funny, like, it's so crazy that it's funny kind of thing. Like, red letter media humor, like that, like, dumb kind of humor, I enjoy that a lot. Inappropriate humor. Man, that's really unlucky that even though I swung my weapon at the dude, it didn't work. 2 times I've gotten gold gloves and I haven't been able to kill them because if they run past a certain point, then it completely flips the screen on me. Really annoying. But yeah, I'm just grinding money right now. I'm just at, like, up to $110,000 just because I need to pull some of my Personas back out because I use them for crafting purposes. Other than that, we're level 70, which means I could probably craft even more at this point. It's just that... Ooh, the more I grind money and... Like, the more I grind money, the more experience I get, which means I get higher level. So it's like, try as I might to like really catch up to like my persona list, it's like really hard to like stay caught up because I'm just constantly catching up. It's like if I take the time to grind money to craft level 60 personas, by that time I'm already level 70, so it's like, well shit, you know. But you still have to craft them. Like that part doesn't change, you still have to craft them. Okay, not you, not you. Man, that's so bogus. Dragsville. Alright, so let's see how this looks. Megidola. Wonderful. I mean, you could say like Dekarabia probably would have one-shot them just because he has higher like magic attack, but I'm not gonna hold it against Trumpeter. What he lacks in that tiny bit of magic that Dekarabia has, he makes up for in being super cool. Oh, excuse me, sorry. There's gonna be a lot of burping just because I just ate. I will do my very best to make sure that my mouth is aimed away from the mic when that happens, but if you still hear it, I mean, hey, there's not much I can do about that. But I had chicken tenders and salad today. Big old bowl of salad. Oh, it's just one of you.
Don't let it get away.
Trumpeter!
Last one. Go for it.
Hey, look, it's Satanta. It's like he just keeps getting more and more powerful.
Yes, I leveled up.
Like 56 magic compared to 47. It's like he's already up like 9 magic, but like all his other skills, like I said, like they're just more balanced. Like sometimes it's not always necessary to upgrade a persona, but I had to make this trumpeter for a quest, one of Margaret's quests, so he's really quite good. Like, it's just that, you know, Dekarabia has more magic than he does, which means he hits harder because of it.
That enemy's weak to fire. Keep it up.
But at the same time, like, it only costs Trumpeter half the mana it would Dekarabia because I specifically made him to be able to do that. The quest was to make a Trumpeter that had Mind Charge, and the way I did that was one of his required ingredients was Tautia, and he got Mind Charge, so I didn't really have to do any extra work. And so does Yatsuhusa. If you did one of her other requests, just hold on to that Yatsuhusa because you can use him to make Trumpeter with Mind Charge as well. But what I did was I back fused Scotty into a Hanuman that carried over Spellmaster. And I put Spellmaster and Growth 3 on him, so he's just really good. Like, I don't know if I value it too much. I probably do value it a little too much, but like growth is like one of the best skills in the game for leveling your personas. Especially late game. Like early game, it's not so bad. Like it is kind of annoying to have to like hard level your personas because one, you don't have a social link established, or two, mostly the social link part. Just one, you don't have the social link established, so it's just annoying because social links provide you, if they're max, they provide you 5 free levels. You get 1 level for just establishing the link and an extra level every 2 levels after that. So it's like at 1, 3, 5, 7, and then 10. Instead of getting 5 levels at 9, you get 10. You get 5 at level 10. And so, you know, while most personas only need 5 levels to get some of their best skills, some get their best, even better skills after 5.
Ooh, a rare one. Don't let it get away.
Inflicted with poison.
Senpai's poisoned.
She is.
Enemy down. That's the way, Yosuke Senpai.
Someone else's turn.
Yeah, someone finish it off. 3 of them. Don't give up now, okay?
Megidola. It's at least gonna hit one of them.
That's great, Senpai. You really get it going. Yukiko Senpai's poisoned.
Ooh. I mean, the avoid encounters or whatever, but 40% more money is nice.
Ooh, congratulations!
Insane. Damn, Trumpeter takes forever to level. But yeah, I mean, that's bound to happen, right? Like, he is level 67. I need about 30k more money, and then I'll leave. Like, we can see what we need, like... Ah, delicious. You see, I thought getting 3 levels from Megiddo Lounge would be easy, but it's actually quite difficult. But Set is really our next wind user, and if I can make him out of Jatayu, I will. So we can make Set. Hopefully we can make him out of Jatayu. That'd be really convenient. We can Garuda and Jatayu, or sorry, Garuda and Jatayu, or Kartikeya and Jatayu. Well, that means I need to make Garuda. Suzaku and Kuchu Lane, Thoth and Abaddon. Well, I guess that means I need to make Suzaku. Wait a second. Hitokoto Nushi and Anubis. Have I made Anubis yet? I don't think so. I think Trumpeter's been the first Judgment dude I've made. Well, that means I have to make Suzaku. Hokuto Seikun and Throne. Pablo Sag and Triglav and Kurama Tengu and Narasimha. Okay. Well, these are all wind-based dudes, so... Suzaku and Kuchu Lane to make Garuda, and then Set is Jatayu and Garuda. What, baby? Let me help my cat open the door. Hang on, hon, I'm coming. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, my honey. What my pretty girl. Alright, Queen Gertrude wanted to come in, so I had to let her in. Okay, so I need to make Suzaku. Hokotus or Pabblesag and Triglav. Well, that actually works out for me, doesn't it? Okay, so who are we making again? Suzaku at 54. I think I have her written down, yeah. What does she learn at 59? Fire Amp? Not necessary. But she is fusion fodder, so I need to denote this now. So, fusion fodder, fire temperance, that's still the same. And it was Pabblesag and who? Who? Triglav. So, Pabblesag. He was fusion fodder, plus Triglav, who was also fusion fodder. Control S to make Suzaku. And then Suzaku and... So Garuda's level 57, it said. Ah, look, I do have you on the list. What do you learn at 62 that I wanted? Oh, no, I didn't write that down. Garudamon Digivolve 2. Anybody watch Digimon growing up? It's too bad I never played any of those games. I wonder if any of them are actually good. Garuda was Suzaku plus somebody else. I forget who. Plus Control S. I'm gonna have to look this up. So Garuda is Suzaku and Kuchulain. Kuchulain. I wonder how you actually pronounce that in Gaelic, or is it Gallic? So Garuda is fusion fodder, and it's I had it written down that I wanted to get him to 62 for some reason. I guess for repel wind. If I was gonna use him for anything, he's star, so he's gonna get 2 levels at least, which means he'll be 59, which is not great because then I'd have to level him 2 more times, 4 more times, 3 more times. Sorry. So Garuda, and then to make Set. What level was Set? Garuda and Jatayu, and Set is what level? 68, and he's Moon, so he's only gonna get 1 level. 69 giggity, and he doesn't learn like Null Light until level 72, but that's okay because I don't really need him for Null Light. He's just powerful. Like, I'm using him as a new wind user. He's my new wind user at 68. Jatayu and Garuda to make Set at 68. Goodness me. He's just better than Norn in like every way. So Set. He's wind. I don't know what else he does, but he's custom Set, but wind. What does he actually learn is a good question, huh? I should probably know that. It was Jatayu and Garuda. He Garodine, Magarodine. He has 51 magic. Really good. So he's wind, and like what else does he have? He's just a wind user pretty much. He can learn anything, but he specializes in wind attacks. Wind, and he's Moon Arcana. He gets Wind Amp at 73. So he's custom. It's Jatayu. Jatayu plus Garuda fusion fodder. Garuda. Oh, he's 68. I need to denote that as well. One of these. Level 68. There you go. Really, it's up to you, like how often you want to update your personas, but seeing as how Persona Fusion and using personas is such a big part of, you know, a game called Persona, I like to do it frequently. So Set will be my new wind user. Like, Norn is only, like, marginally better than him. Like, she has a lot more agility and luck, but, like, he has... Like, the magic they have is comparable. He has more attack, which is whatever. They're both... Like, they start with practically the same thing. The main difference is, she gets insta-heal, which he doesn't. And you can only make Norn by using Clotho, Atropos, and Lachesis. Like, you can't make her any other way. So that's one difference. Like, you could get insta-heal on Norn. But again, I'd have to make Lachesis and Atropos, which would be a pain in my ass. Or I could just make Set and be done with it. So Cert is probably the first true upgrade to Decarabia that we're gonna get, and... I'd have to see, like, what are the cheapest things I can make, like, lowest level cheapest things that I can make him out of. Like Cerberus, Magatsu Izanagi, that's not happening. Lilith and Kaguya, that's not happening. So are there any 60 dudes? I can make them out of Jin and Mata, that's not happening. So like Nibiros and Byakko. So Nibiros is a big one. Like he's in a couple of recipes, and so is Loki. He gets Spellmaster. That's something to consider. I don't know, I'm looking too much into this shit whenever. I just simply don't know. But Cert would be one to craft. I'm definitely in need of a new fire user to get caught up with these other dudes. Like, Decarabia still could. It's just, I don't know, I want somebody new. So Cert is next on my list for a fire user. Hachiman 60 magic. But Maziodyne is the only electric attack that he learns. So I'd have to find a way to make him out of Belphegor if I was going to do that, but is it worth? Like, that is a lot of damage. Belphegor and Jatayu. Oh, that's funny. I mean, it's an option. But again, I need more money to be able to make these dudes. Ishtar... I think she's like max rank, right? Yeah, she's Lover's rank 10, so... That's not happening. Alice is at 72, and I think you need special ingredients for her. You need Belial and Nibiros. Okay. Belial... I mean, I have to make him to make Alice, so there's no getting around this. I don't need Rodile. Is there a way to make you out of Jatayu? There is. Sybil and Jatayu or Loki and Jatayu? That's annoying. It's fine. I saw that I could make her a little earlier. Easiest way to make her is... Man, I don't have any of these dudes. Like, come on. White Rider and Ganesh. Okay, those are the first two that I actually have on the list. Cool. To make Sybil, and then use Sybil to make Belial, and then use Belial to make Alice. So I need to write this down. Sybil and Jatayu. So I need to use White Rider and Ganesh to make Sybil. 64. And she's Lovers, so she's gonna go right here. Ay, ay, ay. The things I do for perfection. Sybil. Your fusion fodder. She used to be Lovers in P3. Like, you needed to max Lovers to make Sybil in that game. But it's Ishtar in this one. She's mostly a healer. Yeah, she's physical healer. Even though her attack is like whatever, it's not that great. Fizz/heal. And she's Lover's Arcana. And it takes White Rider, who was fusion fodder. And excuse me, Jatayu, who is not fusion fodder. Jatayu. Control S. So this is to make Belial, who's level 68. Belial's Devil Arcana. I'm pretty sure Devil is before Moon. Pretty sure. Let me see. Arcana. Persona. The Arcana is by which all is revealed. Bitch. So, Belial is Devil. And yes, Devil goes before Moon. The Arcana is all by... What I forget, I just said the quote and I already forgot what it was. Okay, so... Who am I crafting now? Sybil, I got down. Belial's 68, and I said so. And... No, gosh dang. Gosh dang you. Scuba Steve. Okay, Belial. Lord of Lies. Except... Well, he was Lord of Lies in Diablo 3. I don't know what he is in this one. So Belial is fusion fodder, and he is... he's like dark, and what else? It says he inherits dark. He's another Mudo user. He has really powerful attack. He gets myriad arrows. And he gets Fire Amp and Augudine and Miragudyne. I mean, he's whatever. I don't know if I would use him ever. Like I said, he's more of a physical attacker. He starts with 51 strength. He's going to get to level 73 because we have Devil maxed out, which is pretty crazy. But he's probably only going to be like marginally better than like... I mean, his other stats are going to definitely like probably... Never mind, like probably going to pass Tam Lin. But right now Tam Lin's attack is the same as Belial's, so who knows. But it was Jatayu and Sibyl. Jatayu plus Sibyl. And she's fusion fodder. Control S to make Belial. And who was the other ingredient for Alice? It was Belial and Nibiros. So Nibiros was 63. How annoying. Like, I don't really like fusing personas I'm never gonna use. But I guess I have to use these. Nibiros. Another Fire and Mudo user, but they get Spellmaster, which is quite good, actually. Having Spellmaster on Alice would be really, really valuable to me. Okay, this is going to be tricky because he's going to get to level 66, which means I need to get him to level 70 to get Spellmaster. Abaddon and Kumbanda, Raphael and Garuda. Okay, well, how do I make Abaddon? Kuchulain and Mara, Kuchulain and Masakado. That's not happening. That means I have to use a triple fusion just to make this clown. Even though he's tower. Here, I'll just click on Kuchulain because I know for sure that he's gonna... Oh wait, because there aren't that many tower dudes, maybe this recipe is correct. Baphomet, Angel, and Kuchulain to make Abaddon. Okay, Abaddon is what level? 55? How annoying. Sometimes it can be tedious, like making all these dudes. But we do it because we love to. Okay, I have this weird fucking recipe here that doesn't match at all with what I've just read, so we'll get rid of this. Baphomet, Angel, and Kuchulain. Baphomet plus Angel plus Kuchulain. Or is it Kuchulain? I don't know. I don't speak Gaelic. Control S. He was actually a fusion fodder, so I should definitely denote that. Control S to make Abaddon, and Abaddon is fusion fodder. You see, it was cool to make Abaddon in Persona 3 because he would drop something called the Tome of the Void, which made you completely resistant to all status effects. But they got rid of Persona heart items in this one, so making Abaddon is just whether you like him or not, and I don't like him. He's hideous. And what he does, other people do better. Okay, so Abaddon. And who else to make Nibiros? I don't need to... Seeing as I already put growth 3 on Belial, I don't need to put growth 3 on Nibiros. So, close this. Nibiros is 63, yes. And it's Abaddon and Kumbanda. The only reason I'm doing this is because Kumbanda is like one of the dudes that I have crafted already. Level 63. So, level 63. home, enter, up, rotate 30 degrees. I know how to make love. Just for my own personal notes, I like to write these down because it's fun. It'd be fun for me anyway. Nebulos, fusion fodder. He's fire dark user again. Like, they haven't given me enough of these dudes already. You are hermit arcana, and you are Abaddon and Kumbanda, who is also fusion fodder. I was going to make him into something else and it didn't pan out. Chernobog. He was going to be my new physical user at some point, but I think we kind of out-leveled him at this point. So Alice at level 72, that's going to be cool. She's death, so she'll get a couple of levels. Belial and Nebulos. Apparently, I had already made plans to make Belial out of Jatayu, and I did. Not necessarily the same recipe as Jatayu and Sabile instead of Jatayu, Queen Mab, and Belphegor. But yes, it will take her, like, I don't know how many levels for her to learn Die For Me, but that's, like, the best dark move in the game. It's like Mamudo own, but well, it's like Mudo own, but like AoE. And I'm gonna want Nebulos to be level 70 so I can pass on Spellmaster. But Hachiman, he may or may not be. I need to use him in a fusion later. Like, I may or may not make him and get rid of Belphegor. So Michael Arahabaki, look at, oh, she has decently high attack. She had a lot of weaknesses though. Srausha, but this is Justice rank 10, so that's not happening anytime soon. Brave Blade, Megiddo Loun, Hama Boost, which is whatever. Angelic Grace though is pretty cool, because it makes you dodge spell attacks that aren't almighty. Like, I'm trying to see, okay, who's the next physical person we could make? Like, Tam Lin has lasted a long time. Like, even though Tam Lin's only like level 59 or something, he has really high attack. And we've had him since level 53. He's just had really good stat growths on him. So it might not be necessary, realistically. Like, you see these other guys, like 45, 50, they start off with weaker attack. Yoshitsune, like, he's a possibility for sure. And he has a very specific requirement for crafting him. So this guy might be our next physical dude at level 75, Yoshitsune. Might be a worthy upgrade to Tam Lin after all this time. And then if I can turn Trumpeter into Satan, I will. At 76. We're already getting down to the really good ones down here. Like, Mada's the new max rank one for Magician. Really, really powerful magic. Mahakala, I'm guessing this is the max rank death one, yeah. We have options, We're already towards the bottom of the list here, so it's no use worrying about shit that hasn't happened